All right. Hello. Uh, sorry, excuse me. Back for episode 3 for the week. Again, I am recording this and not streaming it, so it's a bit different for me. It feels a bit different. But we started a couple Hevelius runs yesterday, and we needed a couple more dice, I believe, to finish them off. Yeah, we need 2 more dice, actions, and I believe 1 more star blessing. And we're going to be keeping an eye out for this one along the way. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's try to see if we can actually make a decent run here that'll actually get us past the first boss. Because we've been having fun runs, but they end really quickly. I'm not really sure what I should do if I want to extend these runs. Let's start out with picking a black hole blessing instead of a star blessing. I know we usually pick star blessings because they have no drawbacks and they're typically better right at the beginning of the game. But I don't know, maybe we can find something that'll help us out a little bit more for this guy, for Hevelius. Let's see, we get draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, gain 3 stunned. Okay. Gain superposition, which will change some of our actions into confuse actions. Okay. Apply 1 thorn to a random enemy and also draw an extra die. Let's go ahead and go with this one. I don't really feel we need superposition or have any reason to do thorns. I just feel like that's not useful to us right now. Okay, here we go. Our first dice pull, and we kind of got a choice between putting Vorpal Plate on us and giving auto turret to the Sentinels. I guess this is also an option, but we're not going to have our Sentinels be given that much corruption, unless the enemy has like an area corrupt die. I feel like we're going to be taking most of the corruption, so I feel like this would be a better choice right off the bat than this, in my opinion. But we also have this, which is also pretty solid. I'm leaning towards this one because, you know, if we're able to keep our Sentinels alive, that'll deal a lot of good damage for us. Apply light shield to all targets. Sure. Sounds solid to me. Alright, so yeah, like I said, this is Friday for me now. I recorded 2 episodes yesterday. I'm gonna do 2 or 3 today, and then the rest tomorrow. So apologies if I do sound a little bit different, or if my mic happens to be a little loud. I turned the gain up so I could, you know, make sure you guys actually hear me while my sinuses are all messed up. But I might have overdone it. Can't really tell. I'm hoping I'm able to stream tomorrow, okay? Because I mean, recording is fine. I don't mind recording. I do prefer to stream though, if I'm honest. You know, I'm not really getting that many viewers, so it's not like there's a huge difference between streaming and recording. but I don't know. There's just something about streaming that I prefer to do, or that I prefer to do it rather than record. I think honestly it's just because I've fallen into the habit of it. Maybe recording is cool because I only get to, or I only really have to spend an hour a day doing it, and I still get all the content done. Apply power to sentinels. Apply heal bot to one sentinel. If we could get more of these, that would be great. Early game damage might be nice though, especially because we already have the turret, auto turret, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, auto turret. That other die that we picked up. But yeah, recording is nice because I get to, like, if I need to take a break, I can just take a quick break, and I still get all the content out without having to sit down for 3 hours straight and worrying about like technical difficulties and all that stuff. Well, for whatever reason, I just prefer to stream. It feels nicer to me to just get everything out of the way in one session and edit it all together in one session for some reason. Maybe that just makes me a little weird, but I don't know, that's just how I feel about it. This shouldn't be like a common thing or anything. Again, I'm only really doing this because I'm sick. Once I start to feel better, I'm gonna go back to streaming like normal. But yeah, it's just right now that it just it's not great for me to sit down for 3.5 hours and talk while having to focus on a game. I just can't do it. You won't kill me, surely. He's gonna do 4 damage, and I still have more than 4 health, so I should be okay. Let me get rid of this this stun debuff. We should be okay to start to end the fight here. Oh, that'll kill me though. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's kind of dumb of me. Oops. Yep. Alright. So, it's been a year. What am I talking about? I'm like delirious. It's been a day since the last video for me. And I said yesterday how my school district actually called me about a job. They offered me a job position at one of the schools. And that was true. I didn't just lie about that for no reason, but sorry, I'm trying to like think about the game here. So that's gonna happen. I'm gonna fill out all that paperwork and get all that sorted. Yeah, my head's still kind of spinning about that because, like I said, I've been looking for a job, a decent job for a while now. and this is probably about the best offer I've gotten so far. I've told y'all I worked at Amazon for like 2 months. At a warehouse, I worked at a Target warehouse for about 2 months as well. Oh, we gotta purify Mesa again. And then I did 1 day at Coachella as a quote-unquote security guard, or like just event staff. And all those jobs kind of sucked in one way or another. I know, you know, most jobs kind of suck in different ways, but I had like long commutes, or my time wasn't respected, or it would just kind of sap all of the time away from my day and my week. My mental health was generally bad, so I feel like, yeah, this is probably about the best job offer I could have gotten. The school's, of course, local to me. It's in my district. I said I have to do after school stuff, which is true, so I won't even be at the schools before like 2 o'clock or something like that. So I have plenty of time to get stuff done during the day. It's not like I have to be a teacher, like a full-blown teacher, so I don't have to worry about like all those kinds of responsibilities, like calling parents and all that, you know, like administrative stuff, talking with like the school board and all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that. And it's still a pretty good gig. I'm gonna be there, I think every day, they said, for a certain amount of hours. Probably something like, you know, like two to like 6 or 7 at the latest, maybe. I don't even think after school programs quite go that late, but I can imagine maybe, you know, some of them do. Well, maybe I would say like 6 or 7 at the latest. And then I get paid for it, which is awesome. The only thing I think, it's not really a drawback, but the only thing about, you know, getting all my paperwork and everything done is that I have to make some appointments and everything, which is all really sudden. So it is going to take me some time to get through all that. So I'm honestly not 100% sure I'm going to start working before summer ends, which I guess is kind of a big deal, because, you know, 1 or 2 paychecks would be better than none before, you know, the next school year. But, you know, they did say that even if I, you know, finish onboarding during summer, they'll still have me around for the beginning of the school year. So I'm not gonna be gypped out of the job because of paperwork and all that stuff, which is pretty nice. I don't need to go into like super fine detail about what I need to do, but basically I just need to do some fingerprinting. Oh, we lost. I wasn't paying attention at all. Alright. I don't know if it's just me or Hevelius. Like, am I just delirious and can't manage a run here? Or is Hevelius that tricky to actually work with here? No, not Mooney. Why do you do this, game? How come every time I press reset or restart on a run, you just set me on a random character? It's not what I want. Ay, ay, ay. Anyways, yeah, I have to do some like medical stuff. I've got to get fingerprinted. Do like onboard modules. You know, if you're employed, you know about the modules they have to complete for most jobs, training and all that stuff. In one boost. For one turn. Every 12 risky die you play, apply incorruptible to all enemies. Or every 5 turns, get incorruptible myself. I'll take that for myself. Thank you very much. But yeah. I'm gonna do a lot of that stuff for a while. So, you know, I've got to call a few people, I've got to make some appointments, and all that stuff, so... You know, if everything goes well and goes quickly, it would be nice to start working before the school year ends, but... you know, I can't always guarantee that. I can't always count on that, I guess I should say. I can't always count on people just, you know, getting everything done in a quick manner. I know that's like the ideal, but life happens. And I think the best part about all this is that I should be able to continue doing this pretty much exactly the same way that I'm doing it already. Like I said, everything is after school, so I should be able to start streaming earlier and just, you know, edit everything and post everything on the back end at night before I go to bed, which I think is pretty doable. Healbot is cool, but we would need probably more than just this one die to make it really strong. Yeah, we can get that and try to find a few more later. Okay, so I don't really want this one because of the dissolve life face here. I guess, you know, voltaic scrapping isn't that bad. We can always make use of that. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I should be able to keep doing this. Especially during summer. I won't be working during summer, so it's going to be more of a later thing for me to worry about. I guess there is maybe a slight chance, like the smallest of chances, that I also get hired for that summer arts program I've mentioned. if you don't remember, I said a while ago that I applied for another job for summer that was just an arts program that was running just during the summer. And that one was like an all ages thing that wasn't associated with my school district, so it was completely separate. And I did have one phone interview for that place, but they haven't contacted me since. They said if they wanted to get back in touch with me, they would call me about a second interview. But they haven't done that yet, and I'm pretty sure their program starts in like 3 weeks at most. So I would think if they wanted to call me, they would have already done so. So I'm not really counting on that. Which is a bit sad, but it's okay. I guess I should find probably some kind of summer job to keep my my banking account active, you know, not empty. I don't go broke during the summer. I said that in such a weird way. I don't know why I said that like that. I should find a summer job so I don't go broke during summer is what I mean. Oh, that's Global Torment? Oh, okay. Oh, calm down. Whoa. Alright. We can go ahead and use this on you. Bring you back to life. Heal myself up a bit. That's gonna deal 4 plus 3, which is 7. Which normally would kill me, but I'm gonna put on a shield. Just heal up to full. Or not, maybe I'm one off here. That should still leave me with 1 heart, I believe, or one bar of health. Yeah, there we go. I don't really know what I would do for a job, for a summer job. Again, pretty much anywhere I've applied over the past few months has rejected me, so I don't imagine I would have a lot more luck during the summer. I would hope that I'm wrong about that, and that, you know, I can find somewhere to work. Y'all know how it is. Oh, I forgot about that. That's my bad. I forgot you would get overcorrupted. Oops. I feel like my dream summer job would just be a librarian, like a entry-level librarian. Just kind of walk around the library, sort the books, process returns, work the front desk and check out people's books for them, and all that all that fun stuff. But I've applied to several libraries already and they've all denied me. And they don't even tell me why. They're like, oh, we're searching for an entry-level position. You don't need any experience, and all you have to do is organize the inventory and like maybe stick around for special events for children, like children reading circles or something like that. Help people find their books and check out and all that fun stuff. And I'm like, I can do all that. And then they deny me, and I'm like, oh, alright. Alright, so this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Is this death? We done? I can't heal myself. I think I used up all my damage or my purify actions without even thinking about it. It's kind of like it. I can't really do much else. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I have incorruptible. Oh. Oh, you saved me. Oh, you saved me. I didn't even notice that. Wow, okay. What a match. Let's see. Shielding, is this safeguard? No, I'm thinking of healbot. I want more healbot. Safeguard is also cool because it, you know, it'll apply light shield to stuff and block them from being over corrupted, which is kind of nice. This also applies shield to the enemy though, and does kind of help me a bit more. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this one. Discard up to 4 dice from your hand. Yes, yes please. Increase purification dealt by safe die and starter die. Okay. Apply safeguard to enemies. Yeah, we'll take this one. I was just talking about how safeguard is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and just skip the forge shop. Probably not much that we even want from here. Yeah, we don't really need either of these down here. So yeah, I don't know. It would be nice to be like a librarian or something to that effect. But there's not a whole lot that I think I really can do. Y'all know what my hair looks like. And, I mean, to be fair, I could cut it off and like go for a service job. Just as like a server somewhere. Which probably isn't the worst idea in the world. I don't really see a problem in doing that. It's just that, you know, service working at like a food place. Food services is just generally not something I would want to choose for a job if I could avoid it. I've just heard too many stories about negative experiences working for food service, so if I can avoid it, that would be great. But there's probably a few different places I can see myself working, maybe. I have applied for plenty of them. The one that I always that I always talk about is McDonald's, because, you know, McDonald's is famously like the place that you apply for if you need a job. And I've applied to McDonald's more than once, and they've denied me every time. So, at some point, even if I wanted to work fast food or food service, I almost feel like they wouldn't take me anyways, even if my hair, you know, wasn't so long. You could say, "Oh, McDonald's doesn't hire you if your hair is past a certain length," but they don't know what my hair looks like. They don't just have a picture of me in the application, so I don't know how they would have, you know, known that. I guess social media, but my name on social media is not just my first and last name, so I don't imagine they would have found that easily. I suppose it's possible, but I just don't see that happening. Pretty sure I've applied to my movie theater several times and they haven't accepted me. I've applied to like grocery stores, entry-level positions at grocery stores like Aldi, Walmart, and Stater Brothers, for those of y'all who know about Stater Brothers. Walgreens, CVS. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, or I don't know if it's like the job market or what, but I don't know. I just can't seem to get a job anywhere. What is this? Apply 1 discharge to a sentinel. At the start of turn, all targets receive purification. Okay. I think we might be better off using Radiant Bomb or Void Seek. And I'm kind of tempted to do Radiant Bomb, because it seems like we destroy our sentinels fairly often. So I feel like that'll help us out. Draw 1 additional die. At the start of each battle, gain 1 silenced. Apply Obscure to all enemies. Can't see their overcorruption meter. Apply 1 agony to a random enemy. Honestly, I might skip that on any other given day, but we'll just go with the silenced debuff. Doesn't seem too bad for us. And I'll keep recording and continue this in another video. See ya.